Imagine stepping into a dimly lit theater, the scent of popcorn in the air, and a palpable sense of anticipation among the crowd. As the screen flickers to life, you are suddenly transported back in time, witnessing beloved classics unfold on the big screen. An experience you might have thought was only possible through OTT platforms or television reruns, yet here you are, about to immerse yourself in a cinematic journey that transcends generations. In the post-COVID era, our Indian cinema has been witnessing a new trend of releasing films once again in theaters. Now, this resurgence is not just about cashing in on nostalgia, which is definitely one of the reasons, but it also speaks to a deeper cultural and emotional connection that audiences have built with these films over the years. Films from the 70s, 80s and 90s like Sholay, Maine Pyar Kiya, Rehna Hai Tere Dil Mein and Veer Zara are not just films, they are cultural touchstones for all of us. These films symbolize the eras fondly remembered by those who lived through them, and their rerun to theaters offer audiences a chance to reconnect with those same cherished memories, whether from their original releases or the later viewings on television and OTT platforms. Nostalgia is undeniably a great tool for marketing, and Indian cinema knows how to utilize it. Now, this opportunity to experience the classics in theaters surrounded by an audience that shares the same deep love for the film offer a unique allure that streaming services will never be able to provide. And this trend is not limited to Hindi films. Films like Nagarjuna's Shiva, Mohanlal's Mani Chitratar, Ravi Teja's Vikramarkudu, Pawan Kalyan's Gabbar Singh and Rishabh Shetty's Kantara are also being re-released, drawing in audiences across languages and regions. In an interview with India Today, Chandni from Mumbai mentioned how re-releases celebrate the cult cinema that she has cherished while growing up, because the dialogues and songs are so well known amongst the audiences. The dialogues are embodied by the audiences, with iconic lines being repeated along with the actors while the film is being played on the big screen. And that is precisely why when she was watching Jab We Met in the theater, a spontaneous dance broke out in the theater, which is a testament to how deeply these films still resonate with the audiences.
You bastard! साले सुअर की औलाद! अगर तू मुझे छोड़ देगा, तो मैं जिंदगी भर तड़पती रहूंगी। तड़पेगा तू कमीने, कीड़े पड़ेंगे तेरे ऊपर। कुत्ते की मौत मरेगा, और मरने के बाद हमेशा हमेशा के लिए नरक की आग में जलने तेरे को।
One of the biggest challenges that cinema halls are facing today is the lack of audiences, especially during the time when we don't witness the release of spectacle films. Now, producers often schedule releases in such a way that either there are too many releases happening in a month, or there is complete dearth of releases in a single month. And it is precisely these periods of time which are perfect for, releasing the old films, because you don't have any new releases. And that is why after Stree 2, which came out actually this year, there is a long stretch in September with no major new film releasing. And this makes the re-release of films like Rehna Hai Tere Dil Mein, Gangs of Wasepur, Tumbad and Veer Zara a strategic move to maintain audience engagement. Just a quick interruption to let you know that we at Long Live Cinema love these conversations around storytelling and with storytellers. So if you share the same feeling, don't forget to hit subscribe, hit the bell icon, and now let's get back to the video. Now, unfortunately, apart from rare exceptions, audiences today are hesitant to watch a mid-budget film in a theaters, because they often feel that if this film is coming out in the theaters, we should just wait for a couple of days, because eventually this film will come out on an OTT platform and only then we would actually watch it. We would not like to spend 300, 400 or even 200 rupees to watch it in a theater. And this exact mindset is actually leading to a decline in the very act, in the very feeling of watching a film in a theater. In our country, where cinema and cricket are considered to be national passions, this shift of perspective is significant, with OTT platforms offering the convenience to watch anything at your own pace from the comfort of your couch. You can rewind, you can play it again, you can just keep scrolling through whatever is available on platforms, just like Instagram Reels. People's habits are changing because of these offerings. Unfortunately, this behavior can be seen in theaters as well, where people just scroll through reels while watching a film. They will keep the phone on maximum brightness so that everyone knows that yes, I have a phone with such a great brightness. And this basically just disrupts and ruins the traditional movie viewing experience. And if you are one of those people, please avoid doing this. It is not good for everyone sitting in the theater. Returning to the topic, getting people back into theaters consistently is a challenge. A Stree 2 won't come along every month. So how do we attract audiences week after week? Re-releasing films has recently proven to be effective, often drawing better attendance than many new releases which tend to fizzle out after the first day. This strategy can also breathe new life into films that underperformed at the box office during their initial release but later became cult favorites such as Masan, Badlapur and Sonchidiya. This model could also relieve pressure on mid-budget films, offering them a chance to make money over time, similar to Lapata Ladies, which saw a surge in cinema viewership after its OTT release. A thematic weekend of re-releases could once again drive ticket sales, making it a profitable endeavor for the entire industry. Another factor contributing to the success of re-releases is the significantly lower ticket prices, often half the prices of new releases, which increases the likelihood of higher footfalls. For example, during the release of Laila Majnu that actually came out in 2018, it made more money over one weekend than it did during its entire original release schedule. Audiences go to relive the film on the big screen, producers and theatre owners made money, and the artists involved received renewed attention, which is a win-win situation for all. The same happened with Gangs of Wasseypur 2, which barely got any release during its initial run, as Varun Grover himself mentioned in his tweet. The idea of going to the movies should be promoted more of a spontaneous activity rather than a pre-planned anticipatory event. Imagine walking into a theatre and choosing from a selection of new and older films, but it actually promises an approach that could definitely benefit everyone in the industry in the longer run. Technological advancements have played a crucial role in the resurgence of old films in theatres. Digital restoration has revitalized these classics, eliminating imperfections and restoring their original vibrancy. High-definition re-releases, sometimes even in 4K, coupled with enhanced sound quality through remastering or upscaling to Dolby Atmos, offers a viewing experience that feels both nostalgic and refreshed. Organizations like the Film Heritage Foundation have done commendable work in this regard, with retrospectives of legends like Amitabh Bachchan and Dilip Kumar, as well as films like Manthan, Aghat, receiving widespread appreciation for their restored quality. In today's digital age, cinematic experience often extends to social media platforms like Instagram. The Instagrammability of classic films has emerged as an unexpected factor during their re-release. These films are celebrated not just for their narratives but also for their iconic scenes, the iconic lines, memorable costumes, and of course, unforgettable dialogue. The chance to capture these moments in a theatre setting and then sharing them online adds a new dimension of appeal for the younger audiences especially. Themed experiences around the re-releases, complete with special photo booths, props and merchandise, enhance their Instagrammability, making it more likely that the audiences will participate and share their experiences, thereby generating buzz and driving further interest in the screenings. Younger audiences that have been exposed to a diverse range of global cinema through streaming platforms are increasingly interested in exploring the history of Indian cinema. Watching these classics in theatres allow them to experience the films that have actually shaped the industry and are influencing today's filmmakers. Moreover, sometimes films are not always readily available on streaming platforms due to right issues or their other complications. For instance, films like Zanjeer that was released in 1973, My Name is Khan released in 2010 and Tumbar released in 2018 are not currently streaming legally on any platform in India, making theatrical re-releases the only way to experience them. Anniversaries of iconic films or birthdays of legendary actors often provide the perfect occasion for re-releases. These milestones are celebrated with special screenings and commemorative events, reintroducing these films to new audiences. Like the 49th anniversary screening of Sholay saw a huge queue outside Mumbai's Regal Cinema, and during Valentine's weekend this year, Jab We Met and Tamasha enjoyed high occupancy in theatres. In today's media landscape, intellectual property or IP is a prized asset. Classic films represent valuable IPs that production houses are eager to exploit, and re-releasing these films is often a part of their broader strategy to rejuvenate and monetize these properties. Successful re-releases can pave the way for spin-offs, sequels, or remakes, reigniting interest in a franchise, leading to new revenue opportunities for the filmmakers and keeping them alive in the public consciousness. Like for example, you can surely guess that there is going to be a screening of War before the release of War 2 next year. Beyond the commercial and nostalgic elements, there is a broader cultural significance to re-release of older films. Cinema is an integral part of India's cultural heritage, and these films embody the collective memories and values of different eras. By bringing them back to the theaters, we have an opportunity to preserve and honor this legacy. For cinema lovers and filmmakers, these re-releases serve as a reminder of the rich history of Indian cinema and its evolution over the decades. They provide context for the present by showcasing the past, allowing for a deeper appreciation of the art form. For aspiring filmmakers and students of cinema, these screenings offer a valuable educational experience, allowing them to study craftsmanship, direction, and performances in a way that is far more impactful than viewing on a smaller screen. As this trend continues, we can expect more and more classics to return to the theaters, offering new generations the chance to discover and older generations the opportunity to relive, rediscover the magic of these timeless works. In this era where content is increasingly consumed on personal devices, the return of these classics to the big screen is actually serving as a powerful reminder of the unique communal experience that cinema offers, which is a testament to its lasting allure. Let us know in the comments what was your favorite moment of re-release of a film in theaters that made you feel amazing, had so much of nostalgia for you, and you got the chance to witness it again in the theaters. Do let us know that in the comments, and we will see you soon with the next one. Till then, don't forget to subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Long live cinema.